Hi there, welcome to Module 1, Lesson 4. Today we'll be creating our Author's Corner page. This is where you will save all of your final drafts so that others can view your work and give you some feedback on what they think. Okay, so we'll be adding to this page throughout the entire school year. However, for today, we're going to be adding your More About Me section that you've been writing in your writer's notebook. Do make sure that your writing is all done and has been approved by myself or another adult. And here are some more directions just to make sure you've included everything for your More About Me writing. You need to have at least 5 things that everyone should know about you, and you've described each item in detail. You can click on this link here to see my About Me section that I have on my classroom website, or you can look at my ePortfolio after this lesson to see what I've added about myself. Okay? And remember, this is our practice for autobiographical writing that we're going to be doing a little bit later on, so you want to be as specific and detailed about your life as possible. Okay? We're going to scroll down here to our checklist. I'm going to keep this open as we work today because there's lots of small steps, and I want to make sure I don't miss anything. This is a great strategy for you while you're working online. Have my website open with the directions, and then have another tab open with your Weebly site so that you can edit and work and go back and forth. So what we need to do first is we are going to go to Weebly.com and we're going to log in. So I've clicked edit and I'm ready to work. Today we're going to be working on the Author's Corner, so click on that. And our directions tell us, if we look here, it says add title, Author's Corner, and then we're also going to add this text. This is where I will showcase my work as a writer. Enjoy. You want to copy this text right here. So I'm just going to right click and copy. Go to my Weebly site. I'm going to add the title, Author's Corner. I'm going to take this text box underneath. Click to edit, and I'm going to right click to paste what I copied. And so it has the text. This is where I will showcase my work as a writer. Enjoy. Does need a space there. I think this looks a little small, so I'm going to bold it. And then I'm also going to increase the size. You can play around with the size and the colors. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's an option that you have. Okay? The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a contact form. Okay? So I just checked here, and it's going to say, tell me what you think. So I go to my Weebly page. A contact form, this is going to be what people will use to give you feedback. Let's say they read your More About Me section and they want to let you know that you did a great job, or maybe one of your classmates reads it and says, hey, I like to go hiking too. It's just a way for people to talk about your writing. So right here in our tools we have a contact form. You're just going to drag that over to go underneath your text. Where it says click here to edit, we're going to add the title, Tell Me What You Think. And that's about it. That's really all you have to do. People will put in their name, their first and last name, their email address in case you'd want to get in contact with them. Then here's where they will type their comments about your writing. And then all they have to do is hit submit, and it's going to go to your email address. And then you've got some options up here. You know, this is what the form's name is. This is where your submissions will go. When people email them to you, this will have your email address. You can check out these buttons too to see if there's some other things that you want to do. But for what we need to use this for, the form looks good the way that it is. So we're going to come up here and we're going to hit save. Alright, and so now people are going to be able to leave you feedback on your writing. Okay, let's go back to our directions. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to add a new page so that you have a place to type your More About Me that you've been writing. Alright, so what we're going to do, okay, make sure I have that. Go back to your Weebly site. I'm going to hit publish just because I like to do that. It's my way of kind of like saving my work. Close that. Then we're going to go up to pages. You want to add a page, and it's going to be just a standard page. And notice that it shows up right down here. What we're going to do is we are going to drag it underneath Author's Corner and set it off to the side. This way, it's not going to show up on your home page, but if you hover over the Author's Corner link in the navigation tab, this page will show up, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. We're going to title this More About Me, and then we're going to hit Save and Edit. This is going to take us right to this page, and so we can start working on it. And what I did want to show you is when you go to the Author's Corner, notice that now there's a drop down that has your More About Me writing. This is how we're going to show people where our writing is. Okay? Alright, so now let's go back to our directions, and let's see, we're going to add a title to this page called More About Me Autobiography, and we're going to center align it. Okay, so we're going to pull a title over, and we're going to type More About Me Autobiography. And we want it to be centered in our page, so this button here will help us to align it to the center. Perfect. Let's go back to our directions. Now it says that you are going to type in your More About Me writing. Make sure it's been approved, which by this point it definitely should be. And then it also says that you're going to be able to add photos if you like. And then we're going to link this page back to the button on our home page. Alright, so the first things first, let's go back to our Weebly site. We're going to drag this text over. And here's where you're going to actually start typing in your, so I'm going to write type your More About Me writing. Now, if you want to add pictures, you can drag the image over, and you can add some images. If you want to type one item, like type an item like your #1 item that people should know about you, and add a picture. And then if you want to add another picture for your 4th item, your 3rd item, you can add as many pictures as you want. You don't have to add any pictures at all if you don't want to. That is your choice. Okay. Check the directions here. Alright, so now we're ready. We're going to link this page to the button on our home page. I told you we'd come back to it. So what I want to do now is we are going to publish this site. We are going to click this button right here, and this is going to open up our website. So this is what viewers will see. It's the uneditable version. So click that. And this button right here, this is the one that we're going to link. Okay? So I want you to click on your Author's Corner page, on the More About Me section. And what you want to do is you're going to copy this link. So right click, copy. Go back to your Weebly site. Alright, so we have that website. We want to go back to our home page. So go up to home. We're going to click on this button. And now it's going to give us some options. For the style, you can have it in the center. You can have it on the different sides. That's your choice, wherever you want to locate it. And then we're going to link it. And we've just copied a link to our More About Me site. So I'm going to paste that in, and I'm going to click up here to open the link in a new window, so that if people click on that, they won't lose my site. It'll just open up a new tab that they can look at and then close. And I'm going to hit save, and then I'm going to publish. I'm going to double check my directions to make sure I've done everything. Yep, it looks like we're ready to move on to lesson number 5. If you want to try your website out to make sure that it's working, you can go back to your version. This is the site here that other people will see. And so we'll go on the home page. We'll click the More About Me tab, and it takes you right to your More About Me autobiography, where it has your writing. Okay, so that way, let's go back to our home page. This way, people, they see a little bit about you here, but if they want to know more about you as they're looking over your site, they'll simply click this link, and then they'll be able to go to your page where you are writing your More About Me items. Okay, If you have any other questions, you can rewatch certain parts of this video, or you may contact me through email or in class to have your questions answered. You're ready to now move on to lesson number 5.